Pardon me, Morty Vicar. Hey YouTube, X52708 here, and welcome back to part 9 of my 500 subs Q&A videos. So finishing off the last set of last couple of questions from Yethboth, aka Christian. Final two questions. First of all, what happened to your hair in between the video? Basically, I've got it cut, so I paused the video, went through to the living room, got the missus to cut my hair, went up, had a bath, came back down, unpaused the video, hey presto, the magic of film. And finally, who were you telling off in the video? Me, myself and I. So basically, as I said before, it was my excellent talent of Hollywood acting. Basically, I walked to the door, opened it, had a conversation with myself, came back to the chair, sat down, carried on talking to you guys, and unfortunately some of you were none the wiser and thought I was giving somebody a load of abuse. So there you go, but I've done the apologies for that anyway, guys, so I'm not going to apologise anymore. Next set of questions from my good friend Neutronics. Okay, first of all, are there any Mega Drives you're dreading picking up due to the price? Yes, absolutely loads of them. Basically, anything over the price of about 20 quid, I'm really going to struggle to buy unless I'm trade it off for some other stuff. I think I mentioned in the last part that, you know, when I'm looking to buy a particular game that's expensive or a new console, then I do look to sell off other things to raise the money. So, you know, I think when it comes to the stage of buying some of the more expensive games, that's what I'm going to have to do to get them to complete my collection. So I know I need to get into the frame of mind now when I'm doing my 10 for the month to try and pick up some of the expensive ones that are being drawn out, rather than picking up some of the cheaper titles and you know, leaving the more expensive ones for another month. So we'll see how that goes anyway. And then the second question from Neutronics, which game holds the most nostalgia and special memories? Probably two games for me. First of all, on the Atari 2600 is Combat. You know, very much a family game. I remember playing that, you know, on the old-fashioned telly in the living room when I lived at home with my parents. You know, I remember playing that with my brother a lot, and remember playing it with my dad a lot as well. So Combat, and the other one probably NHLPA 93 on the Mega Drive. Again, used to play two-player on that one all the time with my, you know, with my younger brother, and you know, something we used to play hours on and have a lot of fun. So, you know, for me, those probably hold the most memories, because it's a lot of fun time that I spent with my, you know, my family back in the day. So, and the last question from Neutronics: what's your favourite system? Only joking. Could you share a random special memory from your life? Had to think quite a bit on this one, but I know it sounds cheesy, but for me, special memory has got to be the birth of my three children. You know, to be honest, I'm, you know, very much a family guy at heart. You know, love my kids to bits, and you know, I think being a dad has got to be one of the most rewarding things that you know, you could ever be, to be honest. So you know, for me, those are real special memories, the birth of my three boys. So there we go, cheesy, but I'm being honest. Next one, guys, a question from Quick Sci-Fi: how many Mega Drive / Genesis games do you own in total? Mega Drive games, I own 198. So just a couple away from the big 200. Japanese games, I think I've got 6 or 7, and Genesis NTSC games, I think I've got about 4, something like that. So you know, I do try to pick up the boxed Japanese games, you know, on the odd occasion that I see them, and you know, they're a good price, and the same with the Genesis games as well. So you know, it's something nice to complement my collection, having some of the Japanese and American titles, you know, as part of the collection. So I think we're doing good for time, guys, so carry on rattling through. Next question from Nissi Hulton. Hopefully I've pronounced your name right, matey. Apologies if I haven't. What Sega Genesis game do you think will be the hardest for you to get? To be honest, anything, like I said, anything over £20 is going to be difficult for me to get hold of at the moment. So I've not worked for close to 2 years now because of my disability. So I'm pretty much semi-retired now. So you know, the only income that I've got coming in is from benefits, unfortunately, or like I say, from selling things that, you know, that I don't use anymore to raise money to get myself the odd treat occasionally. So you know, pretty much any of the expensive games on the Mega Drive are going to be hard for me to get hold of at the moment. So there we go. Next question's from Oliver J. Davis. So thanks for your questions, matey. First of all, he says, can we have a look outside your games cabin? I'll try and do that for you on another day. It's nearly 5:15 late afternoon now, and it's pitch black outside. So literally, all you'd see is the distant light of the kitchen. So the missus is sorting tea out at the moment, and to be honest, the garden certainly isn't anything special. It needs a bit of a tidy up. So I'll save that for another day if you don't mind. Next question, what is your favourite current generation game? Probably on PlayStation 3 at the moment it's Modern Warfare 2. Loving that game, as I've mentioned previously, completed it on the single player, but going through the special ops and then going to have a blast online. I know quite a few of the retro gamers here on YouTube have brought Modern Warfare 2 and are looking at doing some online play at some point. So I'll look forward to having a blast with you guys and seeing what the online play is all about. So that's PS3. Probably on Xbox 360 I'm still playing through Batman Arkham Asylum at the moment. Absolutely loving that game. It's got a brilliant storyline to it. Some really good weapons and special move upgrades. And you know, really is probably my favourite 360 game of this year. So yeah, those are the two games. And finally, last question from Oliver J. Davis is, what's your favourite Tarantino film? Probably you've picked up that, you know, I'm a big movie buff from my previous videos. Tarantino probably is one of my favourites. Films like From Dusk Till Dawn, Reservoir Dogs, Pulp Fiction, Jackie Brown, films like that, absolutely awesome. If I had to pick one in particular, then I'd probably say Kill Bill 1 is my favourite. Absolutely love that film. Uma Thurman, very sexy lady. Lots of, you know, fast-paced action, like I say, brilliant fight scenes. And you know, Kill Bill 1 and 2 I absolutely love. I've got that on Blu-ray still to watch. But yeah, that's probably my favourite if I had to choose a film. So a couple of minutes left, guys. So GameFan519 asks, what's your favourite RPG ever? Those of you that have seen my videos previously will know that's my worst, or the genre that I dislike the most. I've never been able to get into RPGs, to be honest. I've got Final Fantasy, the first one I think on PSP, just to give it a go and try and get into it, but I'm not holding out much hope. You know, I'm the sort of person that likes to put on a game and just get straight into some action. The only RPG that I have played is an MMORPG, which is massively multiplayer online role-playing game. That's a game called Mafia Death. Absolutely brilliant game. I'll put a link into it, a referral link into the description, and check it out, guys. I've been playing that for 2 years now. Absolutely love the game. So if you're into your MMORPGs, then check Mafia Death out. Absolutely fantastic game. So that's the end of part 9, guys. So we'll pause it there, and I'll be back with part 10 very shortly.